Oh, sorry, I forgot to have to remove them, select them in my inventory in order for that not to happen. I always forget, so usually at the beginning of my videos, I'm blowing things up. But I wanted to show you. Okay, I know I've done this before, Jamaica Plain, and now I've put street lights all the way, follow these all the way over to Jamaica Plain around the swamp. You've seen the video of West Roxbury, but I don't think you've seen it like this. All cleaned up. Cars in the parking lot. We have a new door. So let's go in and I'll just show you the upstairs here. That's what it looks like now. And we have a roof and there's the hidden workbench. Kate, close the door once in a while. I have a. She's so loud that I've nicknamed her Thunderfoot because she's so loud. Anyhow, you've already seen the rebuild, remodel, cleanup of the Commonwealth refurbishment project going up that way. And so what I wanted to demonstrate in this video, let's get out of that, save, is because I didn't realize how close Jamaica Plain and West Roxbury is. That's the swamp over there. You can see the cypress trees in the background. There's a few right here as well. But what I didn't understand was, now what I did was I built another workbench on this platform over here where the flag is flying. You'll see the back of the workbench there, that red thing. And that let me clear this whole area. And there's going to be orange trees here and street lights. And as I'm working my way down this road, I started getting attacked by a glowing mutant hound and a super mutant. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I started seeing the orange trees. Well, that's the road going all the way from Jamaica Plain through South Boston, turns and heads west and goes all the way to the edge of the map west. That's what all of that orange trees is. And I didn't realize that Jamaica Plain was honestly that close. And I only found this road recently. I didn't even know it was there. I kept running right by it. Well, now all of that's going to be orange trees. This is a where it says hardware, and this house on the left is a mutant junkyard area. And before I could clean up all the trees and stuff, I had to go in here and kill everybody so that they weren't interrupting me while I was trying to do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that area yet. I may try to build over it on top of those rocks. I'm going to need another workbench, which I might actually, I have to hide those, and so I might put it in that house over there. I'm not sure. But that would give me access to the rest of this road. But that's what I wanted to show you, was how many areas now are tied together with these orange trees and all cleaned up and everything. Jamaica Plain, all kinds of animals at Jamaica Plain. I'm not going to run through there. It bogs down the computer too much. And then this road goes all the way out to Egret Tours, which I'm going to finish this road out as well. I've gone as far as I can. And then beyond that bridge, if you go just a little ways, you can see the orange trees. So I need to clean up this whole area, the Nuka Cherry sign, and then that Egret Tours is then tied together with West Roxbury, which is what we're looking at right now. And then West Roxbury is tied together with Jamaica Plain. And then Jamaica Plain is I'm sorry, got ahead of myself and I got tongue tied. Jamaica Plain is connected to South Boston. So if we go over this building here to the road between Jamaica Plain and South Boston, if I went all the way down this video would be an hour long. That's how much work is done. But it's all the orange trees. That's wherever you see that, it's done. Plus, South Boston, see that power supply there up on the roof? Most of South Boston's already done. So if you walk over there, this area is done too. I'm not sure what this is called. Oh. That was my settlement defense radius. All right. So if you go over into South Boston, as you can see, all of that is done as well. And the GPU is getting a little glitchy because it's so overloaded. The plan has always been, well, not always, but as this progressed further and further and further from me doing one section after another, and then tying them all together by doing the roads in between, this rebuild plan to do the whole entire map is really starting to come to fruition. This road is the one that goes by the mutant junkyard. And once I get a workbench on top of that mountain over there and fill this whole area on the right and on the left right here with orange trees, then all of this will be tied together as one enormous area of the map that will be completely updated, refurbished, cleaned up, planted live trees. People, we know from Chernobyl that trees don't just die off. There are dogs living on Chernobyl property that seem to be immune to the radiation. So what is this? Everything's dying. And here's a stupid premise for you. If it's dying, why is everything overgrown? Because dead trees don't grow. Dead vines don't grow. Dead brambles don't grow. Dead hedges don't grow. So why is there all of this stuff? There are more tires. Oh my God, piles of tires everywhere. Tires that don't even fit normal vehicles. Huge things. What is this? There's not going to be that many tires. Piles of tires just everywhere. That's not true. That's not going to happen. And because the thing about it is, if there were piles of tires, why did they only come about after the apocalypse? How come those piles of tires weren't there before the bombs went off? You know, supposedly in this area, there's only one bomb that went off, and it's way over there on the south side of the mountains. In the wasteland, I think they call it. So, how did you get all these tires? If everybody was dead and everything's dying, where did tires come from? Where did the vines come from? Where did these hedges come from? It's just a dumb premise. Everything's dead except for everything that we want to put in the map on the way, in your way. Let me show you something I did find. See that thing moving in the background? I'm making a habitat for him. He's going to get an orange forest. And what that is, not going to kill him and we'll leave him alone. That is a bear. We can run over and see him a lot closer, and I'll show you. He'll chase me. Or he won't. Huh. Oh, her baby's dead. I'll take her food. Oh, we gotta... She's not gonna react. I mean... Okay. Sorry, bear. I'm just, scavenging the wasteland. So, let's clean up these few trees and then start planting orange ones and at least give her a forest. The thing about a forest is it'll attract other wildlife and she'll have something to eat. I can put her a bunch of rash tags over here, which are deer, basically a two-headed deer in this area, and then she'll have something to hunt. Shrubs don't grow in a dead wasteland, okay? This whole, you can't have it both ways, Either it's going to be a dead wasteland. I'm getting rid of the rock. Sorry, don't care for that. Might put a swamp there or something. I don't know. This area looks kind of low-lying right here. You can drop see if we can drop some water in there. There we go. Pool. You have to use a pool, so that is the water. And you got your choice of what kind of water you want to put. Well, we're making a nice drinking area for the bear. Oh, for crying out loud. Every time I go to make a video. I'll have to work on that later. Alright, let me get rid of him. Get rid of him. Exploding bullets. They're the best. That poor bear. Mourning her dead baby. Feel sorry for her. I'm not gonna kill her. I could use the food, but nah. Alright. Let's start over there by her and put up some trees. Negotiating all of these menus can be a real challenge sometimes. You have to there's no other way to do it but just keep going through all of the menus and seeing what you can find. Really? Okay. had to find the border of the build. I'm putting this tree outside the border of the build. Then, if you see it light up green, then you can build it there. What I'm trying to give her, Mama Bear, is some cover. Wow, what is this? Okay, it's because we're not in the build border. I'm going to give her a lot of cover. Because, you know, I like bears. Alright. Alright, sweetheart. That should protect you a little bit now. Let's do some red palm, what do you call them? Maples. Boy, that was a hard word. Yeah, maples. Yeah, and almost impossible to regurgitate that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah. Not. Okay. Let's grab this one. And grab this one. Turn it a little bit. Kind of making her a little gateway. I should put her a waterfall or something over there. Let's see if, I don't want her to attack me now. No, she's still sad. Oh. Oh. Alright, orange trees. Everywhere. Gotta make sure you're not on the road. Alright. Sometimes they get stubborn and you have to plant them and then pull them up and replant. Shoot. It popped at the last second and went into the ground. And that's good enough. Do that again. Do that again. There we go. We can do that. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, shoot. It popped into the ground again. Outside the border. Okay. Should be. You have to look and watch the thing where it says you're outside the border, and then when that goes away, you're back in the border again. Yeah, I might have misplaced that one. Trees don't generally grow on top of rocks. Anyhow, so if you watched my other videos where I'm done rebuilds of areas, so put this one out farther by the road. Then you know that I have 2 more steps to complete this, and it will be put the. Ooh, we're outside the border. Okay. Wow, that border really goes a long way. So now she's got a nice forest to hunt in. Why can't you just snap to the surface like most other things? On top of a rock again. found the edge of the border. Now we take the rock, put it back where we wanted it in the first place, and that's how you build outside the border. So getting back to where we started here. Excuse me. Wow. Let's get rid of the bodies. First, take all this stuff, and you go into the command prompt tilde. Click on it, brings up a number there, PP something T. You have to be careful. It can memorize dog meat and your partner's number, because if those numbers come up, you're not actually deleting what's on under your cursor. You're deleting your partner. I know that's not the number. I can't tell you exactly what dog meat's number is, but it's got 3399 in it. And as long as I don't see 3399 anywhere in that number, then I'm okay. So I know this, is a viable entity in the game that I can get rid of. Boom, he's gone. And I think there's another one over here somewhere. Well, I don't know. Maybe I must have got rid of him. Anyway, there's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is what I do. I stretch out the orange trees and just keep connecting one area with another by putting street lights up. And that's what's next on the list. I'm not going to subject you to all of that. So, hope you enjoyed the video.